Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. In this one we're playing Beta Minecraft, specifically 1.7.3 because it's the latest version that there's no hunger in. And we are playing on the largest beta server that I know of, which is cross-compatible with modern editions, and it is Modern Beta. And in this video, I'm just going to essentially show what I've built so far and talk about why I haven't been uploading videos, I guess. I have a ton of dogs, because why not? And this is a sand duper, where you just flick the lever a bunch, and you can get free sand. And then you can turn into sandstone, which is what I did to build this tower. I just have a column of just water to go up here, and I can float up, or just swim up, and I've got a whole bunch of iron blocks up here. I've got some lapis down there. I've got some gold. Just breathe with that. Okay, then this is just like a sandstone tower. It's based off of like Arab medieval towers. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool because sandstone's easily dupable. And then I've got a essentially fortress over here with obviously incomplete. I was thinking probably putting like sandstone in there. I don't know. I will figure that out. But I've got essentially just a wall up here of stone and then just a couple entrances, some in the back. And then I've got this is just to show that I'm going to be placing like glass stones up here. And then I've got just a ring of regular stone and a whole bunch of uh, like cobblestone. And then we got wool for the top layer, which you can't really see. You can kind of see it on these ones. Then you've also got just regular wood planks. All logs become just the same planks, which are oak planks. And then you've got three different types of wood. You got oak, you've got spruce, and you got birch. I've used spruce in the center columns of these. You can kind of see through there. Actually, I should probably go there to talk to that, or talk about that. But I'm gonna go up first, just to show you the top of this and these sites. And then we've got just stone slabs, just like smooth stone slabs to try and be kind of structurally sound, but it's Minecraft, it doesn't matter. And we've got just better view, kind of annoying with the clouds here, but it's kind of like the Eiffel Tower in the fact that you got the first level, second level is slightly better, and then the third level is way higher and is a lot better to see through. But it's kind of annoying swimming up this because those make you like slow down when going up. And then we've got some diamond blocks on each of these corners, and we got some gold blocks, kind of trying to make like a moss roof because it looks cool. Lapis and gold, but you get a very good view from up top here, especially from up here. But that kind of makes it darker because we're above the like we're above the build limit, which is 128 in this version, and you've just got the sites. This is a railway somebody built. I don't know who built that, but it's probably well, it's connected to a town called 5K Town, which is at 5K in X and Z coordinates about. And then we've got just my island, which is actually very huge. We got goes out there, then it goes down there and out there a lot. There's also a lot of smaller islands there. And we've got just a whole bunch of stuff. Somebody built a fishing shack there. That's kind of cool. There's a cave entrance there, which links to a huge cave that goes around like this entire area, which my mine down there actually connects to. I'm going to actually jump off here and right into this, because if I jumped here, I would die, because if you jump into one block of water high enough, you actually still take damage. If you jump into 2 blocks deep, though, you don't take any damage at all. It's kind of annoying, but it's funny. We got a sheep there. Ooh, this is a good time to show you guys a cool bug, which the server just allows you to do, where you kill it and then you shear it when it's dead. So you get extra wool that way. You get one extra wool from You get 1 wool for killing it, so you get 1 wool for killing it. You get 2 to 4, I think, for shearing it. I'm just gonna take these mushrooms because free mushrooms. We got some more animals here that might as well kill because they respawn very fast. And this server tries to emulate or at least they say they tried to emulate the speed at which mobs respawn, but they respawn really quickly in this, so might as well just kill them. And then obviously shear them. Wool is actually pretty valuable in this server, so I like to get all the wool I can. And same with just killing pigs and cows, because they give leather and you can make armor. And armor is durability based in this, so it makes it so you have. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. So it makes it so you have full armor bars when you have full durability on any armor, and just the stronger the armor, the better, the more durability you have. Break this out. Can't really see, but I can fully do that later. Yeah, this is the spruce wood that I was talking about, spruce logs. And I've just got some spiral staircases up here. Here's the wool that I was talking about. Then I'm just gonna have domes, glass domes here, and then there, all these. I was just measuring with wood to see how much I needed and what angles it would be. But I gotta move this way. I'm just gonna up down here. Oh, that's a creeper. Do not want that to explode. Okay, well, I don't have any more arrows. Thankfully, I shot it with a bow once, so it's all good. This cave I found via F3. You see those tags, those numbers. Those are actually just entities, so you can see where they spawned or where they've been placed. I saw just a zombie down here and was like, "Ooh, cave." There was nothing in here. It was kind of useless, but free feathers, I guess. Uh, we go down this. This was built for Minecraft Rails, but I uprooted those so I could use them in the Nether for travel, which I haven't done, or I haven't like fully set so far. This was the huge cave that I was talking about. I got some coal here that I can still mine. I have a ton of coal though, so I don't need that for now. And oh, there's a slime spawn there. Okay, good, I can do that. This is actually very useful. I can use this for, what the, huh? What, what happened here? He's like stuck in the fences. Here, I'll let you free. Oh, are you in the wall? I've never seen this before. I have no idea what happened there. I'm just gonna put those back. Yeah, we just got a long way here. I just mine 5, and then I just mine 4 through those. And then I've got these kind of cross through each other, but doesn't really do much. I just built this because it looks cool, and it's like the mine shafts in later versions. And I just stick with the mining in those directions. And so that's essentially the mine. I don't know why there's a glitched slime there. I don't know how to kill it or anything, but I'm just gonna go back up. This lava actually killed me and lost me some diamonds and stuff. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I don't need too much stuff on me, and just kind of had to mine through there. We've got just like caves and stuff. Oh, and dogs in this version make their, well, dogs in this server on the beta port at least, they make their sad noises when they're at full health, which is kind of annoying, but can't do much about it. Yeah, this is, I don't know why this generation is weird, but it probably has to do with this cave. And then you can just go up here. I was gonna build my nether portal up here, but then I mined down here and saw there was another area. So I instead went down there and built a staircase down to it. And then we have the nether portal. And I built a very safe, well, I guess safe as long as nobody opens it area. So we got iron doors to protect us. We've got little slits that we can see through, but other mobs can't. There's a portal there. There's portals like everywhere because this server is huge. There's been a ton of people on it. Then there's also a bunch of minecart rails like everywhere and footpaths, which are really dangerous because of ghasts. I also have down, yeah, over here a little just area, safe area to look out, and then I can. Oh, looks like there's no ghasts that have spawned, which is nice so far at least. There's no glowstone. There's a ghast. Okay, gotta go in because those are very dangerous. Oh, servers restarted. That's fine. That doesn't matter. I'm just looking down here. This was just like an area that I found. Oh yeah, this was open actually to the outside, and so I patched it up with some netherrack. And we've got more slits to look through to the crafting table, basic necessity, and then we can go back into just overworld. And then also every time I do that, it turns my skin into a Steve skin, which is funny. Um, it's just the portal that makes you Steve, as somebody said. Ooh, free bolt. And then, yeah, I have a ton of dogs. I made this to be like, oh, it's like on wheels and stuff. Kind of funny. Doesn't really matter. I just like the design. And then we can go down here, put some more iron blocks up there, because why not? We got double furnaces. Add these there. Oh, where's zombie? Is it there? Yeah, I think that's where the zombie is. Okay, I gotta, like, come in from above. Die! Okay, I killed it. I made it down here and didn't die. Okay, I gotta... You die. I meant to shoot that. Oh yeah, squids in this version are really dumb. They just fall and spawn wherever they want, I guess. Squids have always been dumb, though. Food doesn't stack in this version, except for cookies, which stack to 8, or, yeah, they stack to 8 for some reason. Actually, another thing to show you guys is, if you step on farmland, it sometimes does it, sometimes doesn't, but it turns to dirt, as you saw there, and you just do that. And then you can replant. I'm just planting on this for now because there's no point in me making a dedicated farm. I'm just gonna do this, plant a whole bunch of seeds for more wheat. I don't know how that sheep didn't take damage, but it didn't. So, free wool. Gimme. Free leather. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I gotta jump up here. There's multiple ways up here, but this is cool generation. I liked it, so I built on top of it. There's a lot going on in the chat, I guess. People are talking. I didn't know developers are on it now. Or server developers, obviously, not like the developers of Minecraft are here? No. That'd be funny and cool, but no. So anyways, I'm gonna build this up here, and I guess just, if, well, I'm just gonna talk about whatever. You get to listen to it, because this is just a YouTube video. I built these staircases just so it's like up this way, up that way. I'm going to build these as this. Okay. So I'm just doing this, and then I guess I'll use this as scaffolding. Do that. Get rid of that. And place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Pick that back up. And do this. And then at least shears actually work for their intended purpose of breaking wool. Yeah, server's restarting in 20 minutes doesn't really pertain to this, as this video will probably not last that long. But this is essentially what I've built so far, and it's kind of cool to me. They're playing on the modern client, and so they can actually disable chat. I can't. There's no setting on beta that you can disable chat with, so I just have to endure the chat spam. Oh, yeah, that works with this. Do this. Oh, no. Wasted dupable sand. I need a lot more glass than I thought for this. I didn't really count. Probably should have, but doesn't matter. It's easily dupable. And I'm just gonna pick up the rest of these and place the rest of the glass here. I don't know how long this video's gone, but it's probably gone on quite a long time. But I've got just slabs here so you can shoot out with a bow, but probably don't have to do that from high up. You can just do that from like here, shoot whatever's down there that you don't like, or from here, from the base level. And then we've got just doors that lead out to our little like fort here, and you can just walk across this. This was kind of built funky, so you can walk either around here or walk across here if you need to get from like that tower to over there. I also have, for the top of the gate, I've got signs that say, "Danger, do not step moving parts," because this is just the gate that goes up and down right here. And then I've just got this. Fences are kind of weird in this version, but they're easier on this server than base beta. But you've essentially just gotten the entire tour of what I've built so far. And besides that, I have built a couple of like canals, but it's essentially just for boat travel, so it doesn't really matter. And it's actually I should probably add some doors to this. Oh yeah, I was gonna add iron doors. Maybe I should do that. But I've gotten a lot of that. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the chat. Gotten a lot of stuff built. It's been, I don't know, like a week of not straight building. It's been like, oh no, I pushed the dog. It's gonna drown. I don't want the dog to drown. Teleport. What? Okay, dogs in this version are very glitchy. Okay. This. Why? No, stop. Stop. Okay. There we go. I saved it. Oh, Minecraft. No. Keeps. Mountain. 8. Yeah, and then, oh, I have a bunch of mushroom stew because that heals half of your health. Got a whole bunch of pork chops because free food. And then I've got some cakes, which I should probably eat, use, I don't know, whatever the correct word for that is, but got a whole bunch of wool up here. A whole bunch of saplings. Don't need this many. A whole bunch of coal, redstone, a diamond, gold ingots, iron ingots, blocks of iron, lapis. Lapis is actually pretty rare, so this is like a lot of money, especially if you make blue wool. And then we've got gravel and stuff, moss stone, which is pretty rare, which is just mossy cobblestone now. Obsidian, cobblestone, a button, or just rail stuff here. Yeah, we got food, random, kind of sorted blocks. It's mainly just like surface blocks. Oh, and the game is deciding to be annoying and it wants to crash. So I'm just going to do this. And yeah, Beta doesn't like NVIDIA or modern NVIDIA GPUs, which is why it crashes sometimes. And so you just have to relaunch it. I use multi-MC just because it's easier and better, and also because the standard, just the standard Minecraft launcher is very annoying. Sadly, the only music disc I have is 13, which is the one of the annoying sound. It's one of the lore ones, but whatever. This I kept because this was the I don't know, it's just the highest block in this area before I built my tower. And so I thought, might as well keep it. This is just the bottom. This works for boats, but they, like as a boat elevator, but they go in and then when you're in there, they like to fly out the sides. So I try not to use that as a boat elevator and I just swim up it. I will probably build like a basement for this eventually and more paths, but I don't even have this much lit up, so I am not going to do that. I think that's probably good for this episode. And thanks for watching. Bye.